Well, I got my better welder here to my little Hobart 125. Just using the flux core. What I did was I took this board and I jacked it up against here. Then this I could press in with a screwdriver like that while I weld it. But first I'll weld here. And it's got the settings on here for 18 gauge. Probably 215 or something, I guess, maybe, or 120. I'm using what am I using, 30? I don't remember, man. This wire is pretty good, man. It's 30. I'm using 30. So setting 120 speed. This is pretty good, Forney and INE. Even better than Lincoln wire, man. You can do a pretty good job with this flex core, even for me. And I'm wearing my reading glasses, which gives you more freaking power to look at what I'm doing. I found, man, that helps a lot too. Plus we got the really good ground here. This is the the real clamp, good grounding clamp. So no MIG gas. This will work. Well, that's in there good enough. It's in there solid. It's not welded all the way across perfect because some of the metal's kind of still rusty and thin over where I was welding. But it's going to have like a coat of panel adhesive in there, so there'll be nothing getting at any kind of Bondo or like a thin coat of Bondo over it. So, and I'll be able to spray inside here through this hole before I start doing anything else. Before I fix this hole, my hand there. I could spray in there, which rubberized undercoating or stuff, and get it all in there really good. So that should hold it up really good. Anyway, over and out. Well, I've been making pretty good progress. So I put the steel plate in there, and you can see there's some kind of black adhesive on it. Well, it is welded in, but I don't have it like seamlessly welded all the way across. And I did spray undercoating in this way from that hole that was in here. But what I put over the weld is this panel bonding adhesive, part number 08115, which is strong enough to hold that plate in easily without even welding it. So it's just going to seal up the weld. And this hole here, that's pretty much filled in. I took a steel plate, wasn't 100% covering it, but I put a pop rivet in it so I could hold it out this way. I put some welds in it. Then I just went over it with the panel adhesive, and it's going to get filled in with some epoxy resin. And the only spots I got to do left is this. I'm probably just going to fill that in, grind it down. Before I put this panel adhesive on, I ground it down and I cleaned it off with starting fluid, so it was really chemically clean. This stuff don't knock it, man. This crap is beyond. It makes JB Weld look like silly putty, and JB Weld is some pretty damn strong stuff, and this is actually semi-flexible even. It is strong as crap. If they put this quarter panel on with this and your car gets hit, it's like the bond is still there and the quarter panel will be all crumpled up. That's how freaking good this crap is. I like it better than welding, but as long as I weld, as long as I can get behind the metal. This, I'm going to panel adhesive it, and then I'll put epoxy gel. And the last piece up in here is I got this plate to put in. It's not going to be that hard to do, but there'll be panel adhesive over the weld. I won't weld it completely, but I'll weld it so the metal's in there strong. And then I got the bottom of the door, which I'm going to do with panel adhesive, because I might have to put a little plate right in here, but it's like I'm gonna panel adhesive it, and instead of freaking trying to rebuild the whole bottom of the door and crap, just go over it with rubberized undercoating on the inside. And then I'll just bring this car down, because the only thing left is the back here, and I want to fill in these holes here, but I can fill these in with steel plate, putting it behind it, and panel adhesive again, because this is not structural. This is just it's a rubber grommet that's supposed to be for an antenna, It's not, this crap, as long as it's chemically clean and ground down, it's like amazing. The next thing I already got on order is the Dixie horns for this thing. So that's coming in. Be in there probably next week sometime, and I'll probably have this thing down on the ground, because if I want to do that crap in the back, I could do this just with the back lifted up, you know. I don't really need to, because once I get the other stuff done, I got to order some more of this panel adhesive. And the other thing I was doing, I was trimming a lot of trees around here, because I cleared it out so I can see my flag real good. There's going to be the forest flag is going to go there, the Confederate forest flag, and I'm going to take that Marine Corps flag, and I think I got some pressure treated stuff. It's going to be some wood, it's a thin slat of wood right across the top over here, and somehow attach the flag to it. Then I'm going to put this right over that. I don't know if I'm going to have red or amber. It might be 2 amber bulbs, or light or weak white ones or something. I got the wire right here, so I already made the wire for it. It's plugged into the timer. So this, it's just got to go on there with the speed knot. So this is pressure treated. I already screwed it in there with 4 big screws. It sticks out enough so this will be like over the flag, like that, you know, like that. I'm not sure what kind of bulbs. I think I'm going to put amber bulbs in there, 15-watt ones, and it's going to be hooked in with the timer that operates my floodlights out here, which I cleared all around. So not sure if I'm going to paint this black. I might look better black instead of white on there. And I'll probably paint this black with some truck bed lining or something, chemically clean it. Should have got a black one. Yeah, I'm probably going to get 2 15-watt amber bulbs, and I need to get the speed connectors to tie these wires together. And it's already set just to plug it in with the timer. And I think I got enough for wood. It's like a thin strip of pressure treated. Hold the flag across the top, hold it across the bottom and the sides, and you'll be able to see it. I'm going to put it right over that freaking Sons of Italy thing. Let's put it right the hell over that thing. And then the Marine Corps flag will be sitting right between the forest flag and the Army of North Virginia flag. Here. So I am making good progress, because you know, the rug's back in there. Just got to put. I got this plate right over here, and I'll take the other seat out. But I think, you know, there's not going to be any rust under there to speak of. So that's the one thing I want to stop all the rust from forming on this and get rid of all the rust. That's been here actually for freaking the last 25 years. This might be a little difficult. I'm not sure, but probably not. Probably not. Just that I usually do several things at once, and you know, I get a lot done, but I seem to get a lot of things done at once, a little bit in increments. But this is coming along pretty quick. It is going pretty good, and I'm probably going to paint. If I paint this, I'm just going to use the Rust-Oleum like a tan, spray cans on the bottom and the top, because the bottom can always get smacked up with rocks. And this will be a bronze copper color, and I might actually put the Confederate flag on the roof too, which will have the rebel air horn. I already got the Confederate flag in the front and one on the back. I might as well put one on the roof. You know, to tell you the truth, I think, you know, I know back when they did that show, Dukes of Hazzard, you know, you think it's 69 charge, 68 charge, or whatever they had. I know it would have been better, it would have been cooler if they had like a 66 El Camino. That would really have been cool. But if they wrecked a whole bunch of those damn things, you know, that show's budget would have been on through the freaking roof. But El Camino actually fits that Dukes of Hazzard theme better than the Charger, to tell you the truth. even the 78. But I'd rather it was a 68. 66 is really nice. That's my favorite Chevelle. But any of the ones from like 69 on down, 69 to 64. 66 I like though, 66, 67, 68, 69 is pretty good, damn good too, but 66 is my favorite. That would have been a car to freaking have, an El Camino for the freaking Dukes of Hazzard. There's nothing more redneck than an El Camino. It's not a Charger, man. You start thinking about it, right? You know, it's just everybody got used to the Charger, but to me this would be the Dukes of Hazzard car, especially in a bronze, like a copper color versus orange. I think copper would look cool. It's like a copper-headed snake, you know what I mean? Well, I found some connectors, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put some amber lights in here instead of this red and white one. And there's a gasket that goes behind this. I'm going to also tape that up with Gorilla Tape. I'm going to use this board, which I'm going to paint it with truck bed lining, and put it up there like that. And that'll stick this out further, and then I can have this mounted on that with the gasket behind it. So I'll be all set. So I'll be getting that flag up there next week. So we'll have the forest flag and the this other flag up here, the Battle of the Army of North Virginia flag on one side, the forest flag on the other side, and the Marine Corps flag, which is that one. That'll be right smack in the middle, well lit up at night with the timer. So they'll all be lit up though. That solar lamp on the top there works very well. So I've been busy doing a lot of projects, but I seem to do like a lot of things at once. So but eventually what happens is one thing gets done and another thing gets done. I like having a lot of things in the chute, you know, because sometimes I get holdups on various projects, so I can always go on to something else.